What's up guys, I'm Paintball Dad, thanks for tuning into my channel. I just finished up event 2 of the Battle of the Aces, which is a 1v1 series at my local paintball field, Palmetto Hills Paintball in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Now if you haven't seen my last video on this series, let me get you up to speed. The 1v1 format is not an official PB League's sanctioned format for paintball. You won't be seeing it in the NXL anytime soon. But it is a very popular and fast growing format. And while it doesn't do anything to add any points to your official player rank, you can win a cash prize and local bragging rights. And honestly, the second part is what I'm here for. In my last video, I had mentioned that I had left my last team in 2024 after a long running losing streak. And so when I heard about the 1v1 series, I thought it would be a perfect way for me to regain some of my confidence as a player and show off some of my skill to my peers. And the last event really was a confidence booster. Out of a total 30 players, I came in 6th place. But now I try to be realistic. So going into this event, I told myself I probably won't be able to do as good as that last event, but I still wanted to give it my best effort. Now the rules are pretty straightforward. Everyone is guaranteed 4 matches in the preliminary round, and each matchup is a best 2 out of 3. With a 3-minute time limit on each match. And then after the preliminary matches, the top 10 will move on to the knockout rounds. In the knockout rounds, it turns into a race to 3 points. And now just like last time, there was a lot of good competition showing up. We had a range of player skills showing up from D6 to D3, and I'm right in the middle at D4. Altogether, we had 23 players registered for this event. I knew that it was going to be a tough night ahead of me, but I was feeling unusually confident tonight.
Point approved. 20 seconds.
So I actually made it out of the prelims undefeated, and I was not expecting that. Sometimes tournaments can be a little unpredictable. Obviously, a large part of your fate is going to be determined by your skill, but there is also some luck involved. I was very lucky that I did not get a bracket of death, but one of my teammates actually did get the bracket of death. Out of his 4 preliminary matches, 1 match was against the champion of the last event, the next match was against the second place contestant from last event, and his third matchup was against the guy who took 3rd place at this current event. So he just could not catch a break. But now, since I was undefeated, that meant I would be moving on past the prelims, and I can't remember if it was either the top 8 or the top 10 of us that moved on. But I was already pretty happy with my performance. Really, just getting out of the prelims is like my bare minimum to feel good about my performance. I always say that getting past the prelims is a good indicator that you're doing something right, because usually that means you're in the top half or top third of all the competitors. But now here's where the competition gets tougher. Now for the knockout rounds, the scoring changes from best 2 out of 3 to a race to 3 points.
Game finished. Game on.
So I ended up taking 4th place, but I'm actually really happy with that. For one, I ended up doing better than last time, which I totally didn't expect. And secondly, the guys who I lost to were just all-stars all around. The kid who took 1st place is a D3 player who plays D2 X-Ball in the NXL. The guy in 2nd place is D4 and he's been winning podium spots all season in the C3 XL. And then 3rd place was another D3 NXL player. So I'm just happy that I even got close to those guys in the final standings. But the really crazy thing is that according to the season ranking for the Battle of the Aces, I'm actually 2nd place. Like I said earlier, sometimes tournaments come down to a combination of skill and luck. While I did really well in this event, I also got lucky that some of the guys that were in the top 5 before actually didn't make it out of the prelims in this event. So if anything, at least I'm consistent. And I was already committed to playing this season all the way through, but now I have even more motivation to get better. Anyways, that wraps it up for event 2 of Battle of the Aces. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.